Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. Try to do a few updates on another video. I'm just going to go ahead and read Proverbs and get started here. Proverbs 15, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. The eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. A fool despiseth his father's instruction, but he that regardeth reproof is prudent. In the house of the righteous is much treasure, but the revenues of the wicked is trouble. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish doeth not so. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination unto Yahweh, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. The way of the wicked is an abomination unto Yahweh, but he loveth him that followeth after righteousness. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. Hell and destruction are before Yahweh. How much more then the hearts of the children of men? A scorner loveth not one that reproveth him, neither will he go unto the wise. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. The heart of him that hath understanding seeketh knowledge, but the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast. Better is a little with the fear of Yahweh than great treasure and trouble therewith. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a stalled ox and hatred therewith. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. The way of the slothful man is an hedge of thorns, but the way of the righteous is made plain. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish man despiseth his mother. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. Without counsel purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors they are established. A man hath joy by the answer of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good it is. The way of life is above to the wise, that he may depart from hell beneath. Yahweh will destroy the house of the proud, but he will establish the border of the widow. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to Yahweh, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, and the mouth of the wicked, but the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to Yahweh, but the words of the pure are pleasant words. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, but the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayers of the righteous. The light of the eyes rejoiceth the heart, and a good report maketh the bones fat. The ear that heareth the reproof of life abideth among the wise. He that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul, and he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Just two or three, I think three verses. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Yeah. Grievous words are not fun to hear. They take you down. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. Yeah, you can be so down, so broken spirited that you just almost can't function. Kind of why I'm behind because I'm tired. This would be nice to someday be blessed to have some help. Another in verse 22, another re-emphasis, very varied wording, but without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. Purposes are established when you seek a multitude of counselors. Now, a wise person in your life might be a parent, and I was raised Catholic. Even though after I became a believer, I was the black sheep of the family, in spite of the fact that my brothers and sisters were, heavy drinkers and drug users and whatnot, they were okay. They were nominally Catholic. I don't even know if they went to Mass, but they hadn't rejected the family religion. So, but in spite of the fact that, my parents were different, at that point, completely different in beliefs, I still honored them by seeking their counsel, and that would be wise for every child to do. Your parents don't have to be perfect in order to seek counsel from them and for them to be wise, much wiser than you. But that's just something youth have to go through. They sometimes they just take an exception to how they were raised, or they didn't like this or didn't like that, and they take it out on the parents by not honoring them. And that's just, like I said, one of the things I said is 2 wrongs don't make a right. There's no commandment, there's no law in Scripture which says, oh, well, if thus and thus happens, you don't have to follow the 10 commandments. You don't have to, you can use my name in vain, and you can, desecrate the Sabbath, and you don't have to honor your parents, and, you can steal, and you can lie, and you can, commit adultery. There's no laws that abrogate or, set aside the 10 commandments. So just be aware of that. You can't justify sin by the fact that somebody else made a mistake. So just continue to do the right thing, put one's foot in front of the other, keep plodding along, do what you've been given to do in life. So, all right, I'm going to end there. This is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you're the remnant. Thank you. Bye-bye.